Well, good morning, YouTubers. Joe and Paul here on September 16th, Tuesday, 2014, about 9:15 in the morning, Eastern Daylight Time. And we're off on a bit of an adventure here this morning. We're going to the Farm Science Review, about the Molly Cairns Center there out by London, Ohio. That's an agricultural trade show, and I used to go up with my dad when I was a kid, when he'd take the vocational agriculture guys with him. And I went last year, and you can check out that video. But we're off on a bit of an adventure. Paul lacerated himself shaving here.
As always.
So, we're off to experience the difference at the Farm Science Review 2014. If your business is agriculture, our business is you. And we have a map so we don't get lost. Well, here's the bale baron, guys. That puts out a serious bale. Here's one of the no-till implements, the Turbo Max Great Plains. You got your discs in the front, well, two discs, two sets of discs, and then you got stuff that beats up the chunks. Then you got a chisel plow over here. That's always seemed to me to be a bit more effective. The little bit I've seen done with these. Turbo chisel. Crowds thinned out a bit down here. Not so much down here though. There you can do a little application work while you're breaking up some dirt. Well, you know, I don't know. Here you got two serious discs here. This one, and then this one over here. Here's some stuff at the Fent display, F-E-N-T-D. You see this stuff in a number of these farming videos I watch. There's your planter over there, Paul. Right there.
Oh.
Yeah, right there, yeah. There's a white planter. There's your metering wheel. Bury the seat a bit. Here's one of the Fendt tractors with their cargo front end loader. Hey, and you can get it for 0% financing for 36 months.
Yeah, that's the real tractor.
Look at all the hydraulics. It's all just about hydraulics today, and look at this. They have a 3-point hitch anyway. That's nice. Kind of looks like it's still, doesn't it? Yeah, then you get that. Yeah, that's the yeah. That pre-warms the air when it goes in. Check it out, guys. Check it out. That's a heck of a fan belt.
Yeah.
Here's your versatile tractors. Got your Cummins diesel in it.
After this one, I'm gonna go look for another one. Okay? After this one, I'm gonna look for another one. Okay? Okay, Daddy?
I'd like to work on that. Wow. These apparently are made in Russia. I'd heard that. I'd sort of known that.
Same engine, probably tracks, everything's the same.
side of this thing.
It's just amazing, isn't it, huh? From Russia, yeah. Check out this sprayer, guys.
We don't even call it a dealer.
Nozzles. Another sprayer. The Presidio. It's less than what I paid for my truck. $31.5 for this. It's reconditioned, guys. That's a Klaus. Needless to say, you don't want to get your arm caught in that. Corn picker injuries. I remember seeing a number of those when I was working, particularly up in Fort Wayne. Ready to go, guys. 31.5. Well, here's a case. Case 125, Puma. It's kind of a perky little arrangement on the treads, isn't it, huh? I just wondered, with that reconditioned corn picker over here, if maybe somebody rolled it.
Kind of hard to roll one around.
Boom on this thing, guys. Here's one of your JCB front end loaders. There's your radiator fan.
There's the fan. Safety bar in case your belt goes down.
There's another Great Plains cedar. Thomas and Kelly, you guys need to think about getting one of these for Carter. He can have his own little spot here. And, you know, food and water too. And when he comes out of that little house, he can play in his new wagon.
Put a floor under.
And no farm science review is complete without checking out one of my favorite signs around this place. That's got to be a great name, isn't it? Well, since we hold the I-pole stealth around with us, or more accurately, Paul did the bulk of hauling the I-pole stealth around with us today, it's probably appropriate that
We use it.
that we use it. So we're on our way out here now. So we saw a lot of stuff, had a lot of fun. We got to meet Mike Glass, who makes a lot of videos featuring versatile equipment, and actually got to see some of those tractors for the very first time. And so, see if we can get home safely here, put this all together. Well, just 1 o'clock in the afternoon, Eastern Daylight Time here. And we're home, safe by the grace of God, without any untoward adventures. Back here on the Island of Peace. There was a deer to greet us, as well as a groundhog. So, things are all go up here. Had to take an aspirin because my knees and hips are starting to scream. Whine, whine, whine. All righty. Did you have a good time, Paul?
Yep.
Should we do it again next year?
Sure, if I got the day off.
Well, there's always something new to video that you haven't videoed before, or even seen before, for that matter. So.
I like the sprayers way up off the ground.
Yeah. Well into the editing process again here now, such as it is, given my very low level of editing skills. But of course I found out that I did not retract the lens on that last clip with Paul. But what I did say is something that I really wanted to emphasize. There's a farming ethos. I mean, kids that grew up on farms are raised with a set of values that are very different from, say, their urban counterparts. Now, they might adopt certain lifestyle type things, with the so-called rap music and that kind of crud, but which I hope they don't inflict on the cattle, by the way, or the livestock. But that's not calming to these creatures, guys. It isn't. But in any case, you got a lot of FFA groups and VOAG classes travel in, and quite often, generally on the first day. And today was the first day. And you got, these sort of, in any other context, they'd be called gangs. But you've got these groups of, 5, 6, 7, 8, 14, 15, 16, 17-year-old guys roaming around. And all clustered together. And then you've got one of the exhibits they were giving out these 1.25 inch in diameter dowel rods. And they were either 4 or 4.5 feet long. And they have a little rawhide thong through one end, and I guess you can carry it on your wrist. Carry it over your shoulder. I guess in an earlier time they'd be called quarterstaffs. Although the quarterstaff was generally a lot longer than just 4.5 feet. But if you'd see a group of 6 or 8 guys roaming towards you carrying what amount of clubs, in a more urban setting, you'd get very nervous, wouldn't you? But not at the Farm Science Review, and they're going right by the sheriffs and the highway patrol, and nobody's blinking an eye. It's great. You got to love the farming ethos, so you really do, and the farming value system, you really do. I miss that. I grew up with that. It's still out there. Well, just spent 2 hours seeing it, But I got a kick out of that. That's got to be pretty good duty for the sheriffs and the highway patrol, because essentially they're going to be in a crowd of several thousand people, and they basically know they're not going to get shot. The worst that's going to happen is they're going to have to call somebody a tow truck to change a flat tire or something. Now the guys out there on the highway might get run down, but generally people are pretty careful. Certainly going in and out, but the danger would come from people who aren't coming to or leaving the Farm Science Review. On that note, I'm going to say bye-bye, YouTubers, and get back to my editing, such as it is. Somebody's going to have to teach me how to do this.